Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe today, thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for all of you. I am really glad to be here. I love seeing the subscriber numbers go up. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here with me. I thank you with every video because I know without you, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. So thank you all so much. Everyone who is new and doesn't know, I'm also an author, writing an action adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here, which I have read out loud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. If you've already read book 1 or watched all those videos, just know that book 2 is published and available. These beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are available from Kindle Direct Publishing. They are only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everyone, so this week, actually this entire month, since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot, and yesterday was Mother's Day here in the United States, and you know, several places, or maybe all around the world. I'm not sure actually, but happy Mother's Day for all of you who feel the mother role, whether you are male or female. We don't do gender on this channel. So happy Mother's Day to all the mother energies out there. Last week, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting my messages this month from one mother energy each week. Last week, we received our messages from Mother Mary. I was a crying, blubbering mess in a couple of them. I'm very close with Mary. She's been very close to me all my life. So she and Isis, man, I just, they really touch me. But this week, we are receiving our messages from a new goddess friend of mine now. Like a month or 2 ago, I forgot exactly when it was, I was meditating to find a name for something in my books. I'm writing the 3rd book now, and I was given a word, and it was spelled in everything. So I typed it into my phone, and I found out that it was a goddess. So I realized I was being reached out to by this goddess, and so I still need a name for the thing I was trying to name. But that was spelled, in my mind, it was spelled Cerridwen. And I looked it up that way, and it says, do you want to spell it Cerridwen? And I'm like, okay. And it is Cerridwen. And that is a Celtic goddess. She, I was like, oh, wow, okay. So this happens to me every now and then. Someone will introduce themselves in such a way. They're god and goddess energies, master energies that come through to me every now and then. So this is my new friend, Cerridwen. She can represent the entire triple goddess, the maid, mother, and crone energy. But she's also, in other parts though, she is part of that as the crone energy, and with Blodeuwedd as the maiden and Aeshnidae as the mother. I have a little experience with Blodeuwedd. The double D is pronounced with a V. But I've never heard of Aeshnidae before, and so what I'm doing today is just getting our messages from Cerridwen, who came to me, and she is the goddess of the cauldron, which is why I've got my little pot of gold out here again. This is representing her cauldron, and I have the triple goddess, the maid, the mother, and the crone. And so today I thank Cerridwen for her messages. Because she is from the UK. We're going to use the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood here because it's about the enchanted forests in the UK. At the end, I'm going to pull at least 3 cards from the Oracle of the Unicorns by Cordelia Francesca Brabs. And I'm going to pull 1 card from the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and artwork by Ginger Kelly. Okay, so, and of course I'm going to use my little deck here if I need to clarify. I have links for my books, to purchase my books in the description box. I have links for you to view me read my books out loud, links for my friend April. If you would like a personal reading, I am still offering those, and there are some interesting videos in the description box below, so check it out. Now, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and the wisdom that is encoded in your soul. Because of free will, it can be a little difficult to do this, but if you do manage to continue to rise in vibration and in wisdom, you eventually get to a lifetime where you were so high vibrational, where you have so much wisdom encoded into your soul, that I believe that is when you become what folks say enlightened, and you can affect the world in a really great way. So when we're looking at your major arcana cards, we're kind of looking at fate, but not really, because free will can change just about anything. There are things that we write into our divine blueprint that no matter what we do, we cannot change it. But those are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you don't have. Okay, so let's get started. Here at the heart of everything, you know, now Taurus, I do Virgo and Capricorn on the exact same night as you. I always do the elements all at once in one day, and it's so... I really shuffle the heck out of these cards. I take each card and purposely separate them from one another in the deck, and then I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and they still come out. So there has been a masculine theme going on. So Cerridwen, a mother energy, is focusing on the masculine energies for the earth signs this week, which I find really interesting. I'm going to probably meditate on it. So this is the Keeper of Boons. This is the King of Pentacles. This is your energy, earth energy. So he's in the reverse though. So I'm feeling like either you are in this reverse King of Boons energy, or this could represent someone else who is embodying these traits. Now, for those of you who don't know, this particular deck doesn't have reversed meanings except for the people cards, such as the King, Queen, Knight, and Pages, which are in this deck. The Kings are the Keepers, and the Queens are the Weavers. There's the Seekers are the Knights, and then the Child is the Page. So this is the King, and this would be your King. You're the King of Pentacles, King of the earth energy, and here he is. Okay, so in this particular deck, as a people card, they will have shadow traits, and so when I have these in the reverse, this is what I'm going to use. This is overbearing, bulldozes through objections, takes charge unasked, and judges how you spend money. So this is either your energy or this is someone else who is embodying this. This could be another earth sign. But what this is somebody's masculine energy. This is a mature person, whether they're mature in spirit or mature in body. However, when they are in their shadow traits, I tend to feel like they're probably older in body, because this energy isn't mature in spirit. This is... you know what I mean? This is what I'll say it again. Overbearing, bulldozes through objections, takes charge unasked, and judges how you spend money. So, you know, this could be, you know, a father energy, a grandfather energy, Are you, even a grandmother who's very masculine, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy that's going on here. Okay? Now, here is the energy that is crossing this. Now, I feel like this is what is coming from this somehow. Well, I'll keep going because when I say somehow, it's usually answered as I keep going. But here is the fairy wind. Okay, this is the number 7. This is a major arcana card. So this is a major energy for you. Now this is Cancer energy, water energy. This is the Chariot in other decks. And so this is a card of victory. This is a card of just mowing over whatever is in your way, because that's what chariots would do. In the old days, that's what they were, the tanks of the old days, okay? Now, the fairy wind is a legend that if you heard the wind in the top of the trees, you knew they were coming, that the fairies would travel in groups, and sometimes you could smell their lovely smell. Sometimes, if you were too close, you would get caught up in their energy. You just wanted to go with them, and so you did. And oh, as I said that, it was 11:11, 11 minutes 11 seconds on my timer here on my camera. So this is yeah, this is victory. And oh, hang on. Sometimes I am referred to the book for phrases that wouldn't come to my mind otherwise. Okay, so the first word that it says in here is speed, and then change and important news, success, self-governance, independent achievement. Okay, so this is your achievement on your own. Oh, okay, maybe you are in this energy and you're going to overcome it by yourself. And you're going to do it with this energy. Okay, guys, this is what is at the root of everything, okay? This is the forge. Look at that. These are magical dwarves inside their mountain, and they're making magical weapons. And the forge is temperance, okay? You'll normally see like an angel on there. So this is the divine. The divine is guiding you, but this is also moderation. This is where you use not too much, not too little. It's the grand alchemy of life, where you balance your masculine and feminine energies, where one is, where, like I just said, you do nothing too much and you do nothing too little. And you balance your masculine and sacred, and your sacred masculine and sacred feminine energies to where you are so balanced, you are your own twin flame. Now, the thing here is that they take the earth, which is the earth element, and they melt it in the fire element, and they bring it out into the air, which is, air element, and then they dunk it into the water. They bless it in the water. So they are using earth, air, fire, and water to create these magical weapons, okay? So even though, yes, of course, you may be, I think that you're learning to balance out your own energies. That is what's going on here. These two are related. This is the independent success of you balancing yourself out. Okay, so I think that what you're doing here is you are going to achieve this really beautiful balance that I call the great alchemy of life, where you become your own twin flame and become a work of art, a divine work of art, which is these magical weapons that they are creating. That is beautiful, because you're already a king, right? King or queen, those two are equal to me. Okay, so this is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. And what we've got here is the Three of Visions, which is it's the Three of Cups. Now, this is in the reverse. So this is a celebration that never happened. This could be a wedding that never happened. The Three of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, water energy now. Well, you got water energy going on with Cancer. So you've got your earth, you got your water, And then the forge is Sagittarius, so that's fire. Yep. All you need is some air in here, and you're going to be all good with all your energy. You know, I always check to see if you've got earth, air, fire, and water. Oh, you do have air because of this card right here, which is an Aquarius card, which is air. Okay, good. So you've got everything you need to work with. You've got your earth, your air, your fire, and your water. Perfect. So this reversed Three of Visions, this is an emotional manifestation that makes a celebration, like a wedding or a baby shower, an anniversary, anything, you know. This was something that you may have been expecting, but it just never fully manifested. And now this energy, you're just not expecting it anymore. It never happened, and so now it's moving out of your life at this time. I was just... Sometimes this is gossip. Maybe maybe you thought people were talking about you, but they actually weren't. So here are, for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards. Okay, so you get two future cards with me. And you have the Five of Visions. This was also in the Taurus reading just now. It was at the root of everything. It was a very important card. Okay, so this is the card of the princess and her golden ball. The Five of Cups is all about mourning a loss. And the story behind this is the princess has this golden ball. It's her favorite toy. And then she threw it too hard and it lands into this very deep pool. It's very deep. She knows that she can't get it. And so what she's going to do here is she's going to grieve, because I've read this story before. She really is so sad. She just cries and cries and cries. But what she doesn't know is that this is a frog prince. And even though, because she's in the enchanted forest and all the frogs talk, this one in particular is a prince. And she, she doesn't know that. She has no clue. So what he's going to do is he knows that she's the princess who came to, who is meant to free him from his curse. So he's going to go get her golden ball, and she'll be like, well, what can I do to repay you? And he's like, well, just give me a kiss. And she'll give him a kiss, and he's going to become a prince, and then miraculously they fall in love. But that's probably because it's fate, that they were meant to be together, brought together by spirit. So I just feel like you might get to a point where you feel like you've lost something, and you may even begin to grieve a little bit. But it's not forever. Whatever you think you've lost, I think it's going to be maybe retrieved for you, and this will all turn out even better than you could have ever expected. Remember, you've got triumph in this Cancer, in this water energy. Triumph on your own. So maybe what is going to happen is, this triumph over your own energy. Maybe what you are going to do is go, okay, well, I'm sad about that, but I do have all these other blessings, because that's what you're supposed to do when you get this energy. We all grieve about things that we lose. And when we spend too much time grieving over them, we forget about what we still have. The Five of Cups, you always see 3 cups knocked over, and the person is grieving so hard over those 3 cups, they don't see the 2 of Cups behind them. And we all know the 2 of Cups is love. And so that's why we have this love element in this card. I think that it's a very good story to represent this aspect of the 5 of Cups. So this is water energy. So you're going to be triumphant on your own. So maybe you don't need this frog prince. Maybe she can swim. Maybe you can swim, and maybe you aren't afraid of water, and you're going to dive down there, and you're going to get your own golden ball. You know why? Because you're the high priestess. Okay? You're using your intuition. Intuition is water energy. Yeah. This is your intuition. This is the high priestess. Okay? Oh, just a second. She's all the way in the front. Yep. Wisdom, spirituality, and mysticism, oracular advice, oral, seeing the unseen, lifting the veil. This, yeah, you're going to see the truth. You're going to be using your intuition. There's a lot of water energy here. So that, I just heard, listen to your heart. Your heart is your emotion and your intuition. That is cup energy. That is water energy. You see what I'm saying? Just a second. I gotta pause this for a second. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer a question for somebody. Okay, now this is like, okay, so yeah, so intuition is the water energy. However, the wise woman, who is the high priestess, she is the card of Virgo. That's not you, but that's still earth energy. So to me, this is a mixture of the earth and the intuition and emotion and everything for you in this particular reading. This is you seeing through the veil. This is you starting to trust your intuition, because you're going to do this by yourself. This is a major arcana card. So the suit cards and the major arcana cards often speak to me. So you're going to mow over whatever problem is in your way, and you're going to do it all by yourself. But through moderation and balance and working on yourself, and through your intuition and through your heart, through your empathy, through listening to yourself. Not listening to what others say, seeing through the veil. You know what? You can say, like, seeing through the veil is like, say you see somebody doing something sneaky. And what they did wasn't all that telltale, but you know that they're up to no good. But other people don't see that. But you continue to see signs from this person that they're not forthcoming, that they're not, that they're fooling others, but they're not fooling you. And so sometimes if you go to someone and go, well, do you think this person is doing this? And they're like, what are you talking about? Hell no, you know what I mean? You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your own heart, no matter what anybody else says, because that is self-love. And that's how you use intuition. You have to trust it. I saw a very wise psychic, very talented psychic a long time ago. And she's the one who told me that I would write these books. And I was floored. There was a lot of things that she said to me that I couldn't believe she was saying, and it just didn't sound like me. And she was like, do you think that, how do you, I would like deny what she was saying, but she just kept going. Because she knew her intuition, and everything she said has been coming true. So even if you read cards, even if you might try to tell people what your intuition is telling you and they don't believe you. They may not believe you until later. And so this is the individual triumph. Sometimes you're triumphant all by yourself, and it takes a while for others to catch up to you. Okay? So confidence, I'm seeing this is looking really yellow here, right here. Okay? To me, this is the right side, which is the masculine. It's very powerful sun energy. This card is actually green, and it's just looking very yellow right here, right now. So it's saying use your confidence. That's the solar plexus chakra. It's your power. Your personal power is your confidence in yourself. And since you're meant to do this by yourself, oh, and the golden ball, yes, solar plexus chakra. Okay, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, that's the key, is to be confident. Oh, here's your hope. And here is the independence again. 9 of Boons. Yes, you are supposed to be doing this independently. Yeah, because this is the card of independence. This is the feminine creativity, being independent. This little brownie, all her relatives live in the city, but she chooses to live out in nature. And you know, boons can represent money. You know, it's your earth, it's your health and your wealth and everything. And she doesn't have money all around her, but look at what she does have all around her. She's got everything that she needs, everything except a counterpart, which she could have if she wanted to. She's just created her own life, and she's created a happy life that's abundant and beautiful, and she's done it all by herself. Now, if she meets somebody that she wants to share her life with, she can, but what she's not doing is she hasn't joined her life to someone to make her life perfect. She's done it. She made her life perfect before. And now if she joins with someone else who's also made their life perfect, they may have this really beautiful life together. Okay, she is not codependent, she is independent. And this is always the best energy, even if you plan on being together with someone in a partnership. This is not having to depend on others for your own happiness, because that's a huge burden to put on someone. Okay? You cannot depend on someone else for your happiness. Imagine if you went to somebody and said, okay, you're responsible for making me happy. They would be like, are you kidding me? I can't do that. How am I, how many hoops are you going to put me through? Sometimes people aren't happy no matter what you do. The only person that can make you happy is you. All right, so here we have your current state of being or environment. And so this is the 4 of challenges. Here we have air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. So you have the air energy even before this card right here. So you've got everything. You're working with everything. You're working with some strong intellect here, but because you've got the air energy here in a major arcana. You've got strong earth energy here in your wise woman major arcana. You've got strong fire energy here in your forge, and you've got strong water energy here in your fairy wind. So Taurus, not only do you have all the elements, you've got them all in a major arcana card. Holy moly. That is interesting. I didn't notice that until now. So this is the 4 of challenges. As you can tell, this is like a little oasis in an icy forest. The forest of enchantment is all iced over right now, but you're walking through it and you see this beautiful little tree that looks like it's in a springtime all on its own. And it's not an evergreen because there's grass under it as well. See what I'm saying? Green grass. It is magical. It is an oasis within the cold starkness of the enchanted forest. However, this is in the reverse. Now the 4 of Swords is rest, respite. And for me, because challenges is mind energy and this is resting, to me this is also peace of mind. Because you have this in the reverse, you have neither peace of mind and you are not resting. However, I believe that it is manifesting. You can manifest this peace of mind. You can manifest this rest if you want to. Okay? And then it'll be like this, and then you'll have peace of mind. You'll be resting. You'll take a good rest. Okay? But yeah, okay, that's it. That's all they want to say. That's all she wants to say, rather. My new friend, Cerridwen. Alrighty. Now, this next energy is your fear card. This is one of my favorite cards. It cracks me up. So this is not manifested for you right now, though. Okay? This is just a fear because it's upside down. This is the 7 of Spells, which would be the 7 of Wands. It's when you're feeling attacked from all sides, but you have the upper hand. And if you've never had this card before, this is one of my favorites because This is, you know, a bunch of gnomes here, and what we have here is a baby wyvern. They're very small. I mean, just think about how small this wyvern actually is because of how small these gnomes are. I mean, look at him. My gnome is right there, right? So in the book it says that, you know, the gnomes don't like him because he is scary. They're afraid of him. And the book says, yeah, but look at how similar these guys are. You know, these guys don't like things that are different from them. And that is the only reason they're giving him problems. He's just a baby, okay? If he wanted to, he could totally shoot fire at them and probably kill them or at least burn off their little caps or something. So, but he's not going to. He does have the upper hand. He knows that. And, you know, you don't, just because people are attacking you doesn't mean that you have to take them out. You are in the middle of doing this. Okay? So that's why it's not like this. This isn't going to happen. I don't think that you're going to be attacked. But however, if you did have a bunch of gnomes, so to speak, that didn't like you because you were different, that's because you are different. And you know that. And you, Taurus, you're the Empress. You know how to, you know what I mean? You are balanced. Your masculine and feminine energies you're working on them. So you definitely would not take all these silly little gnomes out. What you would do is you would have mercy. You would feel sorry for them, and maybe what you would do is just simply fly away and stop scaring them. You know what I mean? You got this. You're in control of your fire energy. This is your fire energy. You're not going to shoot fire at them or breathe fire at them, even though you could. And all your hopes and dreams are going to come true. This is the potential outcome here. This is starlight. This is the star. This is the card of hope. This is the card of all your dreams coming true. Okay? And here we have, this is elves, and they're showing me that, again, that these are, no, not, oh, okay, so I just feel like they're very similar. These guys don't have any wings, okay? These ones do. But I just feel like these are going together. You're going to mow over all the ridiculousness that is in your own way. And you're going to be triumphant. You're going to bring all your hopes and dreams to fruition. At least one dream, a major dream, is going to come true. Okay? We get the star card a lot, and I think that people need to realize when their dreams come true more often. We want something, and then we get it, and that dream comes true, and we just kind of keep moving on. But I think that because you're really working on yourself here, Taurus, because you're really using your intuition, and this says right here, you're just going to have this beautiful independent victory over anything, the reversal of yourself. Okay, you're going to be victorious over yourself, and this is what's going to bring in your hopes and dreams when you are your own twin flame, where your energies are balanced, where you have become this product of the grand alchemy of life. You do not only attract a counterpart who is just like you, you bring in your hopes and dreams. They come in, they come true. Now, before I go to all the other cards, I'm just going to see how much control you have over this situation, and I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 out of 10 cards. Yeah, this is almost half of this is your divine blueprint. And it is all about you. It's all about you working on yourself and being completely triumphant. Completely. Nothing can stand in your way. Nothing can stand in the way of the chariot, and it only moves forward. It doesn't move backwards. Now, the underlying energy here is the Six of Challenges. The Six of Challenges is Six of Swords is usually moving on energy. When if you see this, this poor little dwarf was going through the forest, and she started getting chased by these magical wolves. And the book makes a big difference between regular wolves and magical wolves. She says that these wolves will eat you up. Okay, so we know that wolves are not as vicious as the magical wolves from the fairy tales of old. So she just wanted to point that out. But the thing with this is that this little dwarf lady, she was being chased by the wolves, and she had to climb up a tree. And now what she's doing, all she can do is wait it out. Okay, now the Six of Swords is usually going from choppy waters to smoother waters. So in a way, she's done that. She was being chased by the wolves, and now she's basically just waiting to get to the other side of the, of wherever the water that she was crossing. However, this is in the reverse. Okay, so this never came into being. It never manifested. Maybe you were expecting this. Maybe you were expecting to be chased by the wolves, but it never really did. You were expecting something with other people, possibly a celebration, possibly people talking about you behind your back. It never did. You were afraid of people confronting you all at once, and it never did happen. It's not happening. It's not happening. Other people are not going to confront you for the change that you are going through personally right now. Okay? All right, let's see what the unicorns have for us. And while I shuffle, please don't forget to like, also subscribe. I get so excited when I see the numbers go up. I love to grow. I'm still growing. Also, check out my books. Like what I was saying, I went to a psychic. She did use tarot, but she was very psychic. Telepathic. This woman told me things for 3 hours and blew my mind the whole time I was there. And there were so many things that she said that I didn't think would come into being. I couldn't believe her, but they all have. Everything has come into being. And she told me that I was going to write a series of books one day that would teach the path, elements of the path to enlightenment with superheroes that's entertaining, and also with characters that are very relatable. And it blew my mind. I tried to get a head start on it, and I never could, and until I finally started writing it, and so that, check them out. I haven't gotten a bad review. I haven't found anybody who doesn't like this story, and I've actually heard testimonies of spiritual healing, which makes sense. So thank you so much, unicorns. May I have 2 more? All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, Taurus, the unicorns have something to say. And a big thank you and a big welcome to Cerridwen. I really love my goddess friends a lot. All right, so leadership. Okay, so this is why you're learning to do this all by yourself, Taurus, because you are going to be a leader. Leadership, step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. Good leadership is by example. When you do it, you can show others how to do it too. Receive. Okay, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Ooh, I love this card because I'm always up for a gift, right? Oh, that is Cerridwen. She says, that's me. See, I've got the orb. See, I was wondering why I had to put this on here today, and she connected that for me. This is an actual clear quartz crystal ball that I got. I've got it on. This is actually a candle holder, but it's silver, so it's a silver sun, which to me is very balanced, which is masculine and feminine. But anyway, you're getting a gift. Yeah, you know what that is? It's this. This is your gift. Your dreams coming true through magic. Heck, make a wish, believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm saying. This is the grand alchemy of life. This is magic. She is the high priestess. She knows how to use her intention. She doesn't just see through the veil. She's also very much like the magician, or the enchanter. In this deck, he's called the enchanter. But a high priestess knows how to bring in her dreams. So you are using magic here. Oh, and they're also saying, look, we're the fairies too. So the unicorns and the fairies, yeah, because that's what they were telling me to use this time. Not the flower deck that I had, the unicorns. So okay, because what you're doing is you're going to rebirth yourself, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. Oh my God. Okay, so this looks very much like fire energy. Create a new reality. That is fire energy. This is the forge. Like I said, this is Sagittarius energy. That is fire energy. That's creation. They are creating magical things here. You are creating yourself, a magical thing. And you are going to rebirth yourself. And you're going to give life to your dreams. Just like I said, when you become this balanced, your dreams come true. So make sure you make that wish. That's what it said. Make a wish. Magic is coming. All right, fairies. The fairies are already speaking through the unicorns, because the unicorns are so nice, they'll share. Got my Merlinite. Pretty soon it's going to be summer, and I'm going to redecorate the tablescape here for summer. All right, fairies, what have you to say to Taurus? Because you are already speaking a lot. All righty. Yep. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So this is after. This whole reading is about you being victorious over yourself, being victorious in your spiritual path. You're kicking butt when it comes to you. So like I said, when you get to this place where you are balanced, you attract others like you, whether it's a counterpart or someone else. You can attract all of that. You can attract a counterpart who is also balanced like you, and friends who are soulmates. Okay? Your team. Okay? So this is coming. You've been expecting this group stuff, okay? But you've been expecting it in a bad way. You've been expecting it in a way that isn't so good. So what we've got is, it's saying, once you are balanced, you're going to attract balanced people. And you'll be able to trust them and come together and create something friggin' awesome. See what I'm saying? All right, so how much, did I already do how much control you have over this situation? Because I usually do it at the end, and sometimes I Try to not forget. Yeah, I think I did. There's 4 of them. Yeah, I did it. Okay, so 4. Yeah, 4 out of 10 cards. Most of this is your divine blueprint, but you are still in control. And in all these places, man, like I said, you've got earth, fire, air, and water in freaking major arcana cards. You got this. You are rebirthing yourself, and you are going to rebirth who you hang out with too, or you know what I mean? Or your friends are going to come in and they're going to be different. They're going to be more like you are. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed your reading. That's what I have for you at this time, Taurus. See you next time.